he still could not understand why his mother stayed with his father. Even sometimes we stay in spaces that are not good enough to stay in because we feel like there's nothing better out there, or because we feel like to think that I deserve better than this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just actually finished shooting another video, a reaction video just now, and I'm going to shoot this one now. Just a chit chat, sit down, talking, not necessarily girl talk, but just like chit chatting. So I don't know which one is gonna come first, this one or the reaction video one, but yeah, I am going to post something today. Today is it the 10th? I think it's the 10th of June. Yeah, check. Yeah, I mean July. It's the 10th of July. Yo, I'm living in the past. I wanted to sit down and share a word with you guys today. I was watching this video, like usually now I literally binge watch videos and just like take in all of the energy and the motivation and all of that because I have all the time. So I was watching this video of Tyler Perry saying that his mother met his father when she was about 16, 17, and apparently his father lied to his mother and said that he was a wealthy man and he was like gonna give her a good life and this and this and this, only to find that he doesn't have any of that, and you know they lived in poverty and all of that. But sadly, this man, Tyler Perry's father, was very abusive to him and to his mother because let me not say because the reason why I don't want to say because, I'm using a lot of because, but like what I'm trying to say is I don't want to say this is the reason why he was abusive, because being abused when you're a child is not reason enough for you to abuse someone else when you're grown, and someone who doesn't have the power to defend themselves against you. But he just like kind of wanted it to be known that he also suffered some type of abuse when he was a child, whether he didn't really say what that abuse was because his father was not willing to share what happened to him, right? When Tyler Perry was old enough to confront him about all of the abuse and everything. So Tyler Perry was basically saying that he grew up in this household where there was a lot of abuse and his mother was being beaten by his father, and he was also receiving the beatings and the abuse and everything, and he couldn't do anything about it because obviously he doesn't have the power to defend himself or his mother because he was a child. So he basically was saying, what really caught my attention was that he said when he grew up and now he's wealthy and he can afford a lot of things and he's in a good place, so he still could not understand why his mother stayed with his father even when Tyler Perry could afford to take him out and like take his mother out to live a good life and live in her own home, or maybe find another man that's gonna treat her right and all of that. So he could not understand why his mother kept on loving this man and staying and not leaving even when she could. And he was questioning himself, what's really happening? Why? What love is this? You know what I mean? Like he literally said that his mother loved his father until the day she died, and she never left him even when she could, or even when Tyler Perry could move her out. And then he came to the realization that his mother didn't feel worthy enough. You know what I mean? She didn't feel worth it to the point that she, to some degree, felt like she deserved what was happening to her. Okanye, this is the type of treatment that she deserved, because that's what it ultimately translates to. If you stay somewhere you are not appreciated, or where you're not treated right, or where you're not treated the way you want to be treated, you to some extent feel that this is what you deserve, or this is how things are. I mean, I'm not going to say all the time, because sometimes there are instances where you stay in a place because you can't leave, you know what I mean? Like Lendebe Tetba, they were together and they were poor and they were raising children together, and there was no way of her leaving. Where was she gonna go, you know what I mean? But now, even when she could leave, she still did not leave because she didn't feel worthy enough. And I feel like that's something that almost everyone deals with. We stay in spaces and places where we feel unappreciated, or we feel abused, or we feel not loved, or not loved the way we want to be loved, because basically we don't feel worthy. We don't feel like we are worth more. And I think this is very evident. I remember I watched a video of a Cardi B. I don't know if I shouldn't, I mean, it's whatever. Cardi B basically saying, when there were rumors about her husband cheating, which is Offset, cheating and doing all these things on the side, and people were like, kind of like telling her to leave, you know what I mean? Trying to tell her, man, why are you staying for this? And I remember hearing one of her videos where she was saying, I don't know if it was a live or something, and she was basically saying, leave and go to another man and he does the same thing, then what? You know what I mean? So it's not just not feeling worthy, but it's also thinking and believing that there's nothing better for you out there. Thinking that men are all the same, or thinking that situations are all the same. This is not just about relationships or romantic relationships per se. It's just about life. Sometimes we stay in spaces that are not good enough to stay in because we feel like there's nothing better out there, or because we feel like to think that I deserve better than this. And it is such a very scary place to be in, a place where you feel like I'm not worth more. Okanye, I don't think ikhona into better out there. And I think the only solution, Pofu Tyler Perry was literally saying that the only way to beat that mindset of not feeling worthy, or not feeling like there's anything better out there in the world, is to get to worthy. Get to a place where you feel like nam de deserve nam I deserve better. I deserve this and this and this and this. The reason you were brought into this world is because you deserve to be here, and you deserved good things. And there are so many good things in this world. The first way is to realize who you are and what you deserve, and in that realization of who you are, it's either we as born by hopefully not. Essentially, but I don't deserve isn't recently. So it doesn't just start with you realizing now you know that you know what I mean, all of that. You have to work on yourself to be a better person, so that when you reflect and you look at yourself, now was born by okay, I don't deserve this type of treatment, because you know who you are. So it's not just about uzqalela and be confident in yourself. It's also about working on yourself, so that when you look at yourself, you see, okay, I deserve this and this and this and this and this. And you know, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes people think they don't deserve better because they look at themselves and they reflect and they see, and therefore you feel like, okay, I deserve. So that's why it's so important to work on yourself, so that when you look at yourself, I don't belong here. I deserve something better, and I know there's something better out there for me. And yeah, basically that's it. I will see you guys on my next one. Thank you for joining me. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below.